ìlú mímọ́ tí àwọn àyànfẹ́ ti ń pàdé, ó bani nínú jẹ́. Omi márà lèyí Olúwa, bá wa sọ di dídùn.
Omi márà lèyí o, omi márà lèyí o. Bàbá, omi márà lèyí o, bàbá o. Ó lè dùn, ó lè dùn láìsí ọ Jèhófà o. Sọ di dídùn, sọ di dídùn já Jèhófà o ẹ̀bẹ̀. Alákòóso, alákòóso ti gbìyànjú wọn kò lè ṣe. Alátúnṣe, alátúnṣe ṣàpá púpọ̀ apá wọn ká. Omi máa lè yí jẹ́, omi máa lè yí o. Sọ di dídùn, sọ di dídùn já Jèhófà o ẹ̀bẹ̀.
Ìlàjẹ Length and Breadth as oil producing communities, oil producing local government in Ondo State that will make Ondo State to be recognized among Niger Delta. Ìlàjẹ did not have drinkable water. Length and Breadth, quote me anywhere. These are social amenities that is, an average human being is entitled to by the standard of Federal Republic of Nigeria and our Constitution. Ìlàjẹ Length and Breadth, if you must access a good quality health care, Ìlàjẹ zero. The only thing you can see in Ìlàjẹ Length and Breadth is dead alive health centers without qualified nurses and or qualified doctors. So they are there, and we all imagine the population of Ìlàjẹ Length and Breadth, and oil is exploited in our land. They cannot use it back to develop our land.
Lord, have mercy on your community, Lord. Have mercy upon our Itoro community. This is a community that has been submerged by the sea incursion. Lord, have mercy. Let me
There was now some years back, precisely 2005, Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) awarded shoreline protection of Ayetoro community, and it was awarded to Gallet, Nigeria. It was awarded 2005 to Gallet, Nigeria. I think around 2.something billion thereabouts. So, and we learned that certain percentage of the money has been paid to the contractor to mobilize to site. Well, he came with scraps and he left.
without doing nothing.
Nothing. Then 2007 or 9 thereabout, this same contract was re-awarded again to Dredging Atlantic around 6.5 billion thereabout. We are where to get sound to fill the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know how that's possible. So it has been, a bad experience on us, like I said earlier.
So what you're saying in essence now is that this same contract or this same said sea incursion destruction has been awarded, that it should be harnessed for for 2 companies now.
Yes.
And they've been here artificially to camouflage.
Yes. And
they went back without even
doing nothing, pinning
an iron at that particular site, isn't it?
Yes.
Òjò ẹ̀san kò ní gbé sókè, òjò ẹ̀san kò ní gbé sókè, yóò rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ó sì ṣe lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ díẹ̀ ìyá rẹ̀ ṣàìsàn dójú ikú ó wá ń bẹ Ọlọ́run kí ìyá òun má ti kú nítorí pé typhoid fever pàápàá ń ṣe òun lọ́wọ́ ibẹ̀ sì ti bà ẹnu rẹ̀ jẹ́.
Mr. Ba, what is your name?
My name is Adimosun Olawole Inspiration.
What is happening in this area?
Yeah, I'm from Igbo Kingdom. This area, this community is called Awoye. This Awoye community.
Okay.
In like the local government area of Ondo State. And this is still a portion that has been destroying the people building there. The livelihood, the properties have been damaged by the sea portion. As a result of the oil exploration here, the environment now before used to be an environment where people come from different angles to fishing and buy fish and crayfish from this environment. But now the sea erosion has damaged a lot of properties and people have relocated to some of the areas in Bayelsa State.
Thank you. We heard that this place used to be a host community to Chevron Nigeria Limited and another oil company. Is it true?
Of course. This community is an host community to oil companies. Where we have RODC, we have Express. These oil companies are operating in the sea, offshore and onshore. And we have been having a representative as regards to that. But our representative have written series of letters to oil companies so that they can come to our aid in order for them to have a kind of piling in this environment so that the sea erosion will not damage the community the way it's doing it now. You can see, we have community called Mese before. The Mese community now is no more existing there. They have located to the new site where they have their land here. In that regard, we will be begging Osopadek, we will write a series of letters to Osopadek also as an intervention agency to this community so that they can come to our aid, so that our people can have a kind of livelihood to survive on.
Thank you. And what has been the response of the state government and the federal government to this menace that is affecting this community?
Thank you very much. The state government keep giving us an excuses. And even Osopadek as an intervention agency has been telling us that the governor of the state doesn't allow them to take funds to make a kind of reasonable response to the yearning of the people. And we have the chairman of Osopadek now, Honorable Benga Edema. We've written a series of letters to him and we'll video a kind of destruction this sea have caused to our people so that they can come to our yearning. But the state government and the federal government have done nothing to help the people living in this environment.
Now, it was an information that we got on in our desk that there was a community around this area that is no longer existing due to this sea incursion. Is it true?
Of course. They say as a community has the largest population in Wasis when it comes to voting strength in like the local government. But now they say it's no more. You can see the building is no more. Nobody is living there. You can see how the speedboat and others are going to the sea to fishing. Because before Mese was existing, but now they've moved to the other side. There's no Mese again in like the local government.
Thank you. Now that you people are facing with this challenge, what is the response of the community to the forthcoming governorship election that is coming?
Thank you very much. The youth in the community, the women and the men, they have given their words that they are not going to vote for any party, especially APC, because APC government has failed the community.
Àwọn ọmọ alùpùpù ń lé màmá o, ìlàjẹ, àwọn ọba làjẹ, àwọn politician làjẹ, àwọn o, àti ìhọ màmá tó ní ìnáwó lé má báyìí o, àwọn náà yà àwọn òbí màmá àwọn yà á màmá àwọn màmá tó ní fẹ́ yẹn níwájú yàrá ẹ̀, màmá àwọn àgbàlagbà yẹ kó yẹ kí ìlàjẹ ká tọ́jú àwọn olè màmá àwọn òyìnbó alòkùn sólè màmá náà yé tòrò àwọn òyìnbó alòkùn sólè màmá náà yé tòrò ọba làjẹ tàwó wọ politician làjẹ níjọwọ làjẹ bọkàwó màmá tó nílé má báyìí malòkùn gbélé lọ àwọn malòkùn sólè màmá o àwọ jíjáde jókòó níbẹ̀ jíde ẹ bọ́dẹ̀ mí wòran àwọn olè màmá o àwọn olè màmá o àwọn malòkùn sè. Àwọn malòkùn sí náyé tó àwọn olè àwọn malòkùn sí náyé tó about a month ago mo wá bẹ̀ yìí o maybe last month àwọn ilé àdúgbò àwọn malòkùn sí o jíde ìlàjẹ́ tẹ̀mí wò jíde politician làjẹ́ mi wò àwọn náà lè yọ àwọn náà lè àwọn wo dédé politician la jẹ́ wo ìjòyè wo ọmọdé wo and this is the more reason mo mi for also part of financial autonomy is important it's a must ọlọ báwo bá tẹ̀ dáhùn náà àwo this house was here last month mo ti wá ṣe fídíò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ àwo yìí look at it it's gone àwọn ọmọ àlòkù wọn leader and everybody is quiet about it but ojú àti dọ́gba la jẹ́ ojú àti tẹ leader la jẹ́ èyí refuse àti wá help ayé tó jáde mi náwó la jẹ́ jẹ́ wọ́n ṣe bá pọ̀ níbẹ̀ yìí gba àlòkù wa gbó kú dédé ọlọ́ṣà àgbẹ̀dẹ́ ìdọ̀gbẹ́ mi àwo mi face mi náà face àwo.